In this video, I'm going to assist you on how to deal with relationship problems and stress. In the first section of this video, I'm going to give you 6 steps to help enhance your relationship. Secondly, I'm going to highlight some relationship destroying patterns. And lastly, I'm going to give you some tips on how to have a successful restorative relationship. Step 1, define your problem specifically. For example, with being as detail-oriented as possible as to try to uncover the main presenting problem in or about your relationship. Step 2, the goal is to relate to each other of your relationship problems as feedback. You do this by assuming that you may be partly the cause of the problem. If you are soliciting feedback from your partner, then you cannot dig your heels in defensiveness. On the other hand, the partner providing the feedback needs to be careful of their delivery and the context of how things are said in relation to providing solicited feedback. Step 3, identify the specific conversations and action patterns within you that are causing your relationship patterns to occur and persist. For example, a lot of couples do what I call a tit for tat, and it looks, sounds, and feels like a power struggle that is transpiring between you and your partner. Identify patterns that are not fruitful in your dynamic, and work with your partner to improve and make attempts to make some modifications to these dynamics. 80% of how we talk is through our nonverbal communication, such as eye rolling, grasping in anger when your partner is talking to you. These are just a few agitated examples that can come forward when attempting to communicate with your partner. Step 5, take action to neutralize these hidden causes. For example, challenge your stress-producing conversations. Disrupt your automatic go-to behavior that creates relationship-enhancing context and communication. Step 6, if your relationship patterns don't improve, repeat steps 1 through 5 or get some counseling and coaching to become more actively involved in changing some of these dynamic challenges that you might be experiencing. Relationship destroying patterns such as the blame game, which is the most damaging, is our tendency to blame someone or something other than ourselves when relationship difficulties occur. This pattern is hard to resist since we usually find many irritating habits or behaviors in others that seem to be the cause of our problems. Kicking your seeing eye dog is a pattern whereby you try to change or mold your partner into someone who thinks, feels, and acts just like you. Instead of respecting and appreciating your partner's differences, you begin to judge them negatively for being who they are. Instead, keeping yourself open to what these differences can offer you, you embark upon a futile project to try to change them to be more like you. Invalidating your partner's opinions and points of view. This pattern stems from our basic need to want to be right most of the time. We want to be right about our thoughts, our ideas. We want to be right about our feelings, opinions, and the ways of acting in life. We want to be right about our theories, our values, and moral standards. In short, we want to be right about just about everything. When we actively pursue this goal, we can single-handedly destroy our relationship in the process. Failing to be a beginner. This is a pattern whereby we fail to admit that we really don't know how to succeed in a particular area of life. Instead of finding out what really it takes to succeed, we act like we already know, and there is no need to study the matter any further. We want to master our partner, and love and marital dynamics are 2 big areas where this hidden pattern repeatedly gets us in trouble. Now, here are some tips on how to attain successful interpartner relationships. To promote health, well-being, personal growth, and success of your partner, both have to have communication openly and honestly. Let your partner know if something important is bothering you. To progressively deal with any problems or conflicts in a way that both of you and your partner feel satisfied. To always keep your word or immediately atone for any slip-ups you make. To do whatever it takes to preserve the quality and integrity of the relationship, regardless of whether it's comfortable or easy for you to do. To clarify your agreements and expectations. In today's stress management video, I've given you some suggestions on how to deal with relationship problems and stress. In summary, I've gave you 6 steps to enhance your relationship. Secondly, I highlighted some relationship destroying patterns. And lastly, I provided some tips on how to have a successful dynamic. My name is Dr. Michele, and I encourage you to like, share this short video with family, friends, colleagues, and peers. Thank you.